Behind the scenes, behind the lines, inside the stories others won't tell. The Morning Insiders.
It was the first restaurant the city shut down for COVID violations. That's not a title you want to hold. And now the Wise Owl is considering big changes to try and bounce back. In the meantime, they insist to Morning Insider Tim McNicholas they've learned from their past.
So these are touchless menus.
Wise Owl is back open for business.
And we're also doing temperature checks as they walk in.
But right now,
strictly monitor the number of people can be here at a time.
It often sits in an empty nest, according to Joseph Sheehan, who handles marketing for Wise Owl.
What's business been like here?
It's been pretty rough.
The West Loop Bar and Restaurant recently professed on Facebook, "We want to earn back your trust." You see, the city shut them down in mid-July for, quote, egregiously and blatantly disregarding COVID-19 requirements. The city said they violated capacity limits, and that's not all.
The majority of it was people not wearing masks and people not social distancing.
Sheehan says the bar and restaurant came up with a safety plan so the city would let them reopen.
If they forgot a mask, we have masks for them, way more than 6 feet in between our tables.
They're also ready to enforce capacity limits, but with a lack of customers, that's not an issue.
If you do get to the point where there's more people coming in here, what could you say to reassure people that this time it will be different?
Well, we know that we're not gonna get many more chances, so we are doing everything we can to make sure that we are the leading standard of what bars and restaurants should be doing in this city.
Still, they might need even more changes to fly again. Even a new name is possible.
We are deeply looking at alternatives to more of a traditional restaurant. We're exploring all options, what we can do to either revive this place, potentially rebrand, bring in new partners.
Paul Morrison says he's been brought in to do some consulting for the bar and restaurant. He's a former executive chef for Miller's Pub in the Loop.
I mean, I don't want to give away too much. I just know the place deep down has some really good bones to it, has a good feel. So there will be some exciting things happening here in the future.
Whether he could take on a longer-term role or partnership here remains to be seen. Tim McNicholas, CBS 2 News.
Sheehan also says one of the co-owners was the manager at the time of the violations, and he has now been removed from his role managing Wise Owl. For more stories like this one, download our new app and look for the section called Morning Insiders.